to investigate the shocking killings in the state. A statement by his Senior Special Assistant on Media and Publicity, Garba Shehu, directed Acting Inspector General of Police Mohammed Abubakar Adamu and Chief of Defense Staff Abayomi Gabriel Olonisaki to constitute an assessment team to intervene immediately in the state and bring feedback. He commiserated with the governor and people of Katsina State over the losses and assured Nigerians that the government will restore peace and stability in the country. President Muhammadu Buhari is directing the ministers to continue their duties till May 28, 2019 and hand over their schedules to the permanent secretaries of their respective ministries. He made this known at the valedictory session of the Federal Executive Council meeting with ministers in Abuja yesterday.
We should be proud to have contributed to our food security and economic diversification agenda, which led to the revival of our rural agrarian economy. Although today is our last council meeting, I expect all of you to continue working until Tuesday, the 28th May 2019, when we will officially hand over your schedules to your respective permanent secretaries. Your handing over letters should be submitted to the office of the Secretary to the Government of the Federation.
The meeting, which is the last before the May 29 inauguration, was held behind closed doors, and it was expected that the cabinet will be dissolved to end President Buhari's first in office. Meanwhile, some members of the Federal Executive Council have been speaking on their experience after serving the APC-led administration for almost 4 years. The ministers who spoke at the valedictory session yesterday thanked President Buhari for the opportunity to serve the country.
It is a great privilege for anyone to serve his or her country.
I will not end this remark without appreciating Mr. President for giving the necessary support to the armed forces towards performing their constitutional roles.
As a courageous leader, certain policies that other leaders will have chickened out to effect, like the single treasury account, you put it in place. The Federal Republic of Nigeria. Our chairman is our chairman. Jokes. When I tell people that you crack jokes and even raise your leg to laugh, they say no, it's not possible. They still conjecture you with the khaki.
Vice President Yemi Osinbajo wrapped up the proceedings with a charge on the ministers to remain patriotic of redeeming Nigeria.
I pray that you will all go from glory to glory, that you will never fail or fall. And as we end this term of council, I pray that the Lord who has guided us this far will be our help in the years to come, in Jesus' name.
The cabinet ended up with 30 ministers following resignation of some members during the electioneering campaigns. A former Minister of Works, Senator Adesheye Ogunlewe, has rated the outgoing cabinet of President Muhammadu Buhari very low in driving down federal government's policy. Ogunlewe opined that
the party was running as if they are not the government. The minister has little stake. It is the party. You have to assemble cerebral people. It is not for the responsibility of the minister to determine where the role will go.